Hey, I'm Coach Stephen Arnold, health and nutrition specialist. In this video, we're going to go over my 3 top tips that you can do today to improve your digestion. As you know, digestion is linked to everything. Everything in human physiology is linked to digestion. Your hormonal production and balance, the way that you digest and absorb nutrients, the amount of energy you have, how you look, how you feel, how well you sleep. Everything is linked in, and digestion is one of the biggest problems that we come across nowadays. I think as modern day society has evolved, human physiology hasn't been able to keep up with that. And as a result of these evolutions and the change in pace, human physiology is getting more and more symptoms, more and more illnesses, and digestion is probably the area that we do the most work in with my clientele. So we have clients from all around the world, 10 different countries at the moment. And digestion is just always a massive issue for these people. And there's just 3 things that you can do today. And these are the first 3 things that we do with our clients that are massively going to help to improve your digestion. And the first and the most important thing that you can do, the simplest thing you can do, is to start with a digestive log. So what we ask our clients to do is just write out very simply on a Word document or a piece of paper, and it may look something like this. 8 o'clock, meal 1. 4 eggs, 1 ration of bacon, 5 grams of butter, 1 large serve of vegetables. 8:30, digestion, perfect. 9 o'clock, irritable bowels, digestion or discomfort below my navel, and loose stools. So we want to do it half an hour and 1 hour after every meal. And then the next log, maybe meal 2, 12 o'clock. 150 grams of chicken breast, 40 grams of peanut butter, 1 large serve of mixed vegetables. 12:30, digestion perfect. 1 o'clock, pain under the navel, loose stools. So we want you to keep a digestive log for 3 days. And at the end of those 3 days, we can start picking patterns. What foods is it that is causing the digestive discomfort? And you'll be able to pick it straight away. You'll be like, oh shit, it's every time I eat chicken, or it's every time I eat carbohydrates, or it's every time I have green vegetables, or it's every time I have anything to do with nuts. Oh man. And it becomes very obvious what's causing the problem. Not all the time, but the majority of the time, you're going to find the answers that you need just from keeping this digestive log. Especially in modern days now, everyone's so busy. We eat on the go, we're rushing around, and I've got tummy, I can't even remember what I ate. I can't remember the last thing I ate. So if we keep a log, we can start picking patterns, and it's very easy to solve the issue once we have that information. Like, we had a client come in, and she was like, I've been suffering with these digestive issues all my life, don't know what to do, had all this testing done, I cannot pick it. We got her to do the digestive log, and we picked it up straight away. It was like high FODMAP foods. Every time you have high FODMAP foods, you get issues. So let's just go on a low FODMAP diet, and bang, like it was gone instantly. In 24 hours, she saw improvements and was feeling better and losing weight straight away, like in the first 2 days. So the digestive log is the first thing that we want to do. The second thing that we want to do is make sure you're creating variety and different selections within your food choices. So if you all, and this is, boys are terrible for this. Boys will wake up, they have the same breakfast every day because it's nice and easy. Then they have lunch and it's the same thing every day because they like it and it's easy to prep. And then they go home and they have the same thing every day because it's just easy, they like it, it works for them. And what happens when we do this is every single food source that you consume has different micronutrients, different nutrients within those foods. And these micronutrients, these contribute towards a better gut biodiversity. And think of your gut microbiome as a rainforest. We want as much different creatures and life and variety within that rainforest as we can, so it's more vibrant. We don't want a rainforest of just willow trees or oak trees, or a rainforest of just parrots. It'd be so boring and so unhealthy, it just wouldn't survive. And that's what we do by having a very narrow selection of different foods. We're creating a very narrow biodiversity of our gut microbiome, and this causes gut issues. So make sure there's variety and selection within there. Lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, lots of different colours. Every week change the food sources that you use. And a game that I like to play with myself is when I go to the shop at the weekend, I won't allow myself to buy any food source that I bought the week before. So if I bought chicken, beef and lamb one week, the next week I have to choose something different. Pork, turkey and salmon. And that goes for all vegetables, carbs, fats. Just so keep it selection and keep variety in there for a better gut microbiome diversity. And the third thing that we like to do, I don't do this always because I like to get an absolute answer before I remove things, but go caffeine free for 14 days. I do this twice a year, regardless, just because it's great for adrenal health, it's good for my gut health. So caffeine free for 14 days. If you're a high caffeine consumer, then just titrate it down. Go from 5 cups to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 to 0, then do 14 days and then titrate it back in. So go from 1, 2, 3, find out where your natural ability of caffeine consumption sits best for you. And you can also go dairy and gluten free as well if you're still unsure after doing those 3. So we want a digestive log, we want the variety of foods, and then also go caffeine free. You can also go gluten and dairy free as well to help and see how you get on with that. Personally, I like to do testing first to get those answers. But as a great way to just eliminate those 3 things, because they're a real 3 big common areas where people fall short and get issues from. So you can do that. There's a lot more we can do in depth as well beyond that. We like to get some stool analysis work done. We like to do food sensitivity panels as well. Not as a be all and end all, but certainly as a good heads up and give us more information. So there's more work that we can do if you're still struggling. But those 3 things should get you pretty close to the answer. Digestion is really tricky, but those 3 tools, those 3 exercises will get you a long way. They're really, really effective, so give it a try. We've done that with hundreds of people over the last decade, and they always get us results. Anyway, before I go, I've got a question for you. What are you struggling with your nutrition? What digestive issues are you having? Just comment below this video and I'll get back to you, I'll answer you, I'll be able to help you out and point you in the right direction if you comment below what digestive issues you're having. And also secondly, my email is in the comments, the first comment, my email's in there. If you email me and say, hey Steve, 4-day digestive program, we have a 4-day digestive program which helps people improve on their digestion. It's like this video, but a lot more detail, a lot more content, a lot more things that you can do. It'll give you a good understanding and some really good tools to use to improve your digestion. And that program's completely free. All you have to do is email me. I'll put you into our system and you'll get 1 email a day for 4 days, and every day you'll get asked to do something different. It's just a bit of extra support. We like to do that for people. Obviously we do that for free, and we hope that you like it so much that you then come back and ask us about the paid program. So that's what we do. We like to help people. Obviously we like to have people in our paid program as well, but we're also happy to get people in our free programs. So email me for the program and comment below what your digestive issue is, and I'll personally reach out and help you. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a subscribe, because it helps my search results out massively, and give me a thumbs up as well, because that all helps with this YouTube search engine. All right guys, peace out. Remember, health before everything else. I'm Coach Stephen Arnold. I'm signing off.